your standard Tuesday. That's gonna wake the neighbors.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Crystal power!
Welcome. It's nice to have you here. I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an
Hello,
exciting
everybody.
day.
Sorry about
I
that.
hope you enjoy it.
Had a
think
little
you
bit
will.
of a struggle with my microphone there since everything updated on. How are you? It's good to see you all. It looks like you can hear everything okay. Let me know if that's not the case. We have an old Kaz Boots seed from 2024 lined up for today. After this seed, we're probably gonna hop over and play some of Beauty's Multi-World. I still have quite a bit left to do, for Stardew Valley in that. So we'll get a little bit of that done. We're actually coming close to the end of that particular multi-world seed. So hopefully we'll be able to do some other things soon. And most likely Friday we'll be playing Enshrouded, so there should be a stream coming for that as well. So excuse me if I randomly sneeze or cough into the microphone. My allergies are kicking my rear end. Everything is just exploding here, pollen-wise, and body's having a hard time keeping up. I am on every allergy medicine I've got, and I still sound like crap. So, good times, right? That's everything. Let me check my filters on this sucker. Alright, hopefully that'll be a little bit better, because it looked like it was having trouble picking it my voice, which is a little shakier today. Tell your cardiologist and it is good. Don't have to see him till next year. Oh, that's awesome. GG's, my friend. Glad to hear. Alright. I know Rainbow said that she's got one of her meetings to attend tonight, so hopefully we'll be able to see her once she's out of that. Yeah, otherwise, let's go, as Mario says. So we'll do our timer.
I'm in. 5 more seconds.
The correct ignition timing would be 4 degrees before top dead center.
What does 3 up and 3 down mean to you, Airman?
You can't wear a tank top 2 days in a row.
If you had brain 1 in that huge melon on top of your neck.
Gotta go, Dad, bye.
And off we go. I hope you all have been keeping well. We're using Moon's Mixed Up MSU tonight. And that's 20 bucks on Uncle. Or not Uncle. Treasure chest in our house. We didn't get to Uncle yet. But let's go do that now. With casual boots, we do have to rescue our princess. Uncle gave us 300 bucks, so that's a little better than the 20 rupees. And 50 rupees in the guard chest. The guards are giving us some rupees as well. I'm not quite sure which pack they're on yet. Yeah, dodge. Have a beast of a headache because our weather is dreary and rainy today. So we're tacking that on to the joy of allergy season today. And I have a gross meeting at work tomorrow, which I am not looking forward to, but can't get out of it. I tried. I tried telling my boss that she could do all the talking, and she's like, yeah, no. Alright, we've got a big full heart container in our boomerang chest. And we also have the key for the back already. Moonbot says, why don't witches use the most popular dating apps? Because their ancestors had bad experience with matches on Tinder. Meow. Alright, Princess gave us 50 bucks and we are off. Yeah, I like my direct boss. It's my grand boss that I struggle with. Alright, and we are off to the races with the princess. You can hear the lovely rain outside in Hyrule as well. Well, you can't hear the rain here in Mooneyland. It wasn't raining real hard when I started, but it's enough. Nilson Alex, thank you for the resub, my friend. Hope you're doing well. What in the Skibbity, Ohio is this? A moon stream? I know, right? Oh, another heart container. I will definitely take that. That was at the Dark Cross chest. Meow. We're gonna do this eventually. There we go. You're trying to stay up with the kids and using Skibbity Ohio and 6-7 all the time. I guess it depends which age you're trying to reach. Oh hey! That was our lamp! And our shovel! Oh my goodness! So if you were to say that to my son, for instance, he would roll his eyes at you and wander away and say, "No, thanks, Mom. I'm good." It's stupid. Your son would love it and he knows it. You know what? One day, Alex, you can meet him and then you can be the judge. Hello, Bo in Sanctuary. What is this? So that opens up Eastern Palace, which of course is our green pendant. We've got... hang on. We have trash pendant also on Tower of Hera. And a blue crystal on Desert today. We're gonna remember to do bonk rocks here. Because we almost forgot to do bonk rocks here. So much Riz in this place. Yeah. It's definitely not something I'm a fan of. I'm like, can we just go back to saying eat my shorts, man? Alright, our tree pole, I don't know what level that was, but it was hearts. Oh, sorry, Shrub Crab. I did not mean to murder you. Oh no, that's the mirror. We probably are going to need that. Seeing as how we have 2 of our pendant dungeons here in the light world, which makes it very likely that that dungeon is going to require access with the mirror. Alright, so shrub crabs are giving little magics. That's okay. You know what? I do have the... oh, we're gonna go ahead and pick up those arrows. The new generation saying, tough? You're a boomer? You wish you were a boomer. You're younger than I am, my friend. I'm not a boomer. Alright, we have our bombs, so we're just gonna go ahead down here into Cac Village. Alright, we've got more bombs. 20 rupees. Heart piece. Heart piece for Blind's hideout in the front. How am I? I'm hanging in there. Really tired. Ooh, hookshot. As I was saying a little bit earlier, my allergies are wrecking me this year. I'm on all of my allergy meds, which is making me super sleepy. But of course, you know, life doesn't stop because allergy season, so still trying to plug along. Yeah, it's gross. That's a bottle in the well. And new clothes. Rupees, arrow, rupees, and heart piece, which fills us up. So we've got another heart container. Heart container has some very expensive life, but you know what? We'll take it if we're gonna have to do Aga. Ugh. Chicken hut. Kakariko fried chicken coming right up. We hit one chicken with our bomb today. And we did that for a heart piece. Sorry, chicken. Oh, you started doing those? I actually am looking at a whole bunch of other medications which are higher on my priority list. Cost is also semi-prohibitive here in the lovely United States of America. Dodgers lose game 3. Aww. Hi, Anthony. Good to see you, friend. Sorry that your Dodgers are being a disappointment. Your doctor said, yeah, we should probably put you on that. I mean, yeah. That's bombs on the library. We're gonna go ahead and leave them there for now. Pokemon escaped. Game is rigged. Can confirm. Alright, we're just gonna wing it and go for broke on the hedge maze. And that's just some arrows, so we're actually not even gonna finish, we're just gonna dash out of here. You can keep them. And then we'll go over here and check our shovel, because as Philly has taught us, we never forget to shovel when we have it. It's blasphemy and all. And that's 20 rupees! Dun 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 dun! Okay, save and quit. Alright, South Hyrule, you're up next. Oh, and we've got our first shield. Okay. You know what, we'll pick up this 50 rupees because that's gonna put us right over the 500. And, we might be able to... Ooh. Get to Scamfish with that. A bite-sized shield, yep. That is true. But it's slightly better than nothing. Oh, bounced the poor little fishy off of the shallow water. He was just like, F you, I'm out. What do you think you're doing, friend? Alright, well, the mini Moldorms are a pretty nice prize pack. Heart piece, glove, rupee, and bombos. Computer hiccup? Alright, we're gonna head up here to Ice Rod Cave. And we got a boomerang. Wait, we're gonna go ahead and visit George real quick. We're not gonna go all the way to the waterfall cave. I don't have my moon pearl at the moment. So I can't fake my way in there. Can you do the thing? There we go. Oh my god, friends, I'm about to die. The dog is out here hanging out with me and just dropped a massive stinky bomb in the room. My eyes are watering, it's so bad. Yeah, I saw that in Discord, John Bart, thank you. Yeah, it's not very pleasant. Alright, George, you're my friend. What you got? A heart piece, which fills up a heart container. That is grand. Okay, so we're gonna save and quit. Alright, we're gonna head over to East Hyrule and raid Saha's closet, and from there we'll figure out where it is that we want to go next. We may actually just go ahead. Oh, excuse me, and defeat Eastern Palace. Your doctor's like 8 minutes away. Nice. Heart piece, leveled up sword, and 20 rupees. Ooh. We're actually gonna save and quit. We're not gonna do Eastern Palace just yet. We're gonna climb the mountain. So that's a lot of checks up there. With this second level sword, we actually can go do Aga 1 right now. But I kind of want to do these mountain checks first. Oh, it's Aga all the way. So our mirror is behind Aga on the lumberjack ledge. And we are most likely going to need it for Swamp Palace. And potentially even desert. So. Alright, Gary gave us some bombs. Not sure what the old man is doing with a pile of explosives, but, you know. At least he's not the one with the nuke codes. Yeah. Alright, we got rid of that. Bedrock that was there. You nuke your toilet? I mean, at least it's your toilet and not your partner. Alright, that's 50 rupees. Spec Rock outside and in is a bust, so we're gonna go ahead over here and not do what Alex does and get ourselves stuck in a place where we can't get out of. Thanks for the reminder. I mean, that was fantastic. I didn't even know you could do that. Alex paving the way for the rest of us. Taking one for the team, so we all know what not to do. We appreciate you. Alright, so that was 20 rupees in a full heart container. At the, I guess, bottom of Paradox Cave. Oh yeah, me too. It's fun. How'd you do that? I don't know. Alright. Bombs, another heart piece, another heart piece. A mushroom, and an empty bottle in the top of Paradox Cave. So far, this is kind of a little underwhelming over here. Yes, I did set up Moonbot to be able to do all of those calculations, so have at. Alright, and that is Ice Rod on Floating Island. We will also most likely need to get that. Almost 5 years, huh? Time flies when you're having fun, my friend. You've been watching Bob Ross on YouTube? Yeah. Time flies when we're getting old. Yes, yes it does. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and rip the band-aid off and go to Aga. Because that way we can then grab our mirror and do our favorite pod into Eastern as needed. Hopefully we won't need to, but I have a feeling we will. Yeah. Agatha Christie? Perhaps? Mayhaps? We are coming close to the end of bowling season as well, so we may be able to sneak in an extra stream day at some point. Okay, we've got our key and off we go. I am actually hoping to be able to hop into a little more of the stepladder races, because I miss racing and I haven't been able to really do it lately. But keep that in mind, because I also have a pack or 3 of MSUs that are in progress that I would also like to finish and work on. And I'm not really using the scripter for that. That I think Matt equals coding, I think, put together. I could be wrong. Because I kind of like being able to do it myself. It's just a little more time consuming. You hope the schedule for next season does not sucky ducky quack quack, right? I very much prefer being able to choose modes that I don't have to murder my brain in. Because my brain's tired as it is. Work is brutal. And I like to be able to relax, but I don't want to have to spend all of my brain power trying to figure out where one entrance leads to another, or am I gonna die because the enemies aren't where they belong? Your thesis. Oh, nice! GG's. Good luck on the rest of that. Beefy just finished his degree as well, with a 4.0 GPA, so super impressive. GG's Beefy if you're watching. I don't know if you are. I know you're playing Blueprints in the other room. Only because Steam gave you away. Yeah, he got his bachelor's in criminal justice. When did a cool BP bingo last year? I absolutely adore Blueprints bingos. They are fabulous. I actually do want to get back into playing that some more too. Lightning round! I'm glad that that lasted just barely long enough, because that was a little early. Alright. That was that 0 blue balls? I'm pretty sure that was 0 blue balls. Alright. Aga 1 is defeated. This is our flute on Pyramid Ledge. Alright, and we're gonna save and quit. We're gonna go get our mirror. We're gonna activate that Tutti Flutie. Well, that seems important. Yeah. It will be, and I should have checked what's what in the Dark World before I left. That's alright. We'll get back there fast enough. Alright, let's go pick up our mirror. Copperaja escaped. RIP Pokemons. Don't bonk into that tree because that's bees now. You've got the NASA icon. How'd you get that? Were you watching live? I didn't get to watch live and it made me sad. Alright, let's activate our Tutti Flutie here. Don't bonk that tree. Alright. Tutti Flutie incoming. Okay, we're gonna go turn in this mushroom, and we're gonna go visit Scamfish, because the seed actually was aiming us there pretty early. It gave us the glove and all of our money right away, so we're gonna go do the thing. Hammer gave us... no, Mushroom gave us Hammer. Excuse me, because my brain is on backwards. Boop. Haha. Alright. Let's dash our way, dash our way, dash our way through here. Zora Ledge is just 20 bucks, so we're going to pretend it doesn't exist at the moment. I also still want to try and get my Switch 2 to connect to my capture card so that we can play some Pokopia together. Scamfish is full of scam. Alright, we're gonna take a quick peek over here. That's our male upgrade on Desert Ledge. Ugh, almost died. Times 3. Holy crap! I haven't played in a while, and it shows. I did play on the plane back from Chicago. There's my moon pearl. Alright. Now we can go to the Dark World. So we're gonna go to Moon's house. Normally I would try to loop over Thieves Town and come down and around, but we're just gonna wing it and go straight over here to Hype Cave, because I need to check my map. Alright, so Pod is a red crystal, as is Skull Woods. Ice Palace is our other garbage pendant. And everybody else is blue crystals. So as suspected, we absolutely needed this mirror for access to at least one of our dungeons, if not more. I have failed at life. Johnny Two Bombs gave us 50 rupees. Heart piece, arrows, and rupees. We are not going to go to Swamp just yet because we don't have the flippers, so we're gonna go do Pod. And normally, like I said, I would probably do Thieves Town first, but since I hadn't checked my map before, I wasn't sure what was where and didn't want to take the risk. Thieves Town was a garbage pendant, so it's fine, everything's fine. Hey, Unicorn! Alright, that sounds good. We will definitely try to stay on long enough for you to come back.
Rainbow Unicorn! It's right there!
Have a good meeting. And I hope it is a successful one. Easy for me to say. Well, that's a key. They drove a lawnmower into Target. Yeah, we actually had one here in our area earlier this week where a guy was calling his wife and she wasn't picking up, so he basically swatted his own house and sent a whole bunch of people, law enforcement, racing to their house just to find out that she was home and had no idea that that's what happened. I honestly hope they charge his rear end substantially and make him pay all of the officers' salaries and stuff for that time period, because that was redonkulous. Wish you luck since you're covering it. Oh, good luck. Right? All because she didn't answer the phone. And, I mean, who knows what she was doing? She may have set her phone down and was doing the laundry or something. I am totally guilty of doing that, by the way. Ask Beefy, he'll tell you. I wouldn't either. Any person in their right mind would not have done that. And he just thought it was funny, and that's not what that's for, dude. I don't understand the way people's brains work a lot of times. Right? Oh, hello, second boat in pod. Wrong. Alright, that's our map. And a key. Yeah. And to be completely fair, all of our law enforcement agencies have more than enough to deal with. They don't need that kind of stress, because I'm sure that spiked more than one of their blood pressures. Oh my god, can you get on the right pixel, please? We're probably gonna have to fall down and just give this another go, because... Oh, there it is! Nope. It's fine. We would have fallen down at that point anyway. Oh, derp. A locked chest. Impossible. Oh, we found the big key. Oh. Let's go open the chest. Arrows. So worth it. Oh, bottle of blue goo. I'm gonna pick up these bombs here. One was driving, the other was filming it. Oh my. After they bonded out, they uploaded the video. Yikes. There's one item left in this dungeon. There's 2 chests out front here, but we're gonna go ahead straight into the back. Because hopefully the boss has the item. If not, it'll be easy to just pop back in and grab them. Yeah, we've actually had a lot of what the kids call tea at work as well lately. One of my coworkers was arrested a few weeks ago and charged with murder in the death of his girlfriend a couple of years ago. So that's an ongoing drama at the moment as well. Some of us had no idea, like me. I had no clue. Everybody's like, oh my god, did you know? And I'm like, I had no idea. But did you work with so-and-so? Yeah, yep, I did. Oh heck, it looked like I knew what I was doing there. Yeah, he actually had a court appearance today, I think, too. The one misdemeanor charge was dismissed, but it looks like all of the felonies are going to trial. We're gonna do the thing. No, don't move! Stop moving! Winning. Being nice and helpful doesn't mean they don't have a violent past. True. Oh, hello, flippers. spend it in chat, catch it if you want it. Busy little teddy bear. It's hard to get a felony conviction dropped. So, they were determining whether or not to send the case to trial. So they dismissed a misdemeanor charge, which I think was something like tampering with evidence or something like that. But all of the felony charges, like the first-degree murder, strangulation, and then there was another one, something about bodily harm, blah blah blah, that also did not drop. Ooh, I wasn't watching where I was going. Thank you for the G's. Alright, we have everything we need to do Swamp Palace now, so we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Yeah, so the story floating around on the news is that, he strangled her and then set up the scene to make it look like she committed suicide. So her family actually insisted on a second autopsy, which was the one that determined that there was enough evidence to show that it was a strangulation rather than a hanging death. And it's taken a couple of years for them to gather all of the evidence and get the charges and everything in order. So it's actually horrific. Alright, so that's the map in here. Yeah, it's really very sad too. Alright, we hop, skip, and jumped our way across that without having to do the fill up. We've got a key. Let's go this way first. We're gonna do a full clear of this dungeon because we're super early in the seed yet. As far as what we've cleared and whatnot. We know where the ice rod is. We haven't found the fire rod. That is Quake. Which we may need for our 2 dungeons that require the magical access. Well, regardless of whether or not he did it, I hope they find the truth, and I hope that if he is guilty, he pays the price. He has been very adamant, I guess, that he didn't do it. But you know, they all kind of say that. Do I have any complaints or concerns with the Switch 2? No, I like it. I think the upgrades that they did to it were well worth the money to get the new system. Now, as far as any of the extra features in game, I don't know. I haven't really played any games that... Oh, that was just the compass. That have like had groundbreaking Switch 2 only access. And that's the big key. Some of the games are only on Switch too, like Popopia, so, I mean, I do enjoy being able to play the games that I want. That's what everyone says on Cell Block E, right? Oh, okay, so that was just 20 rupees in the big chest, so, hashtag worth. Oh, come on, Fire Snake. It does get a little bit warm, I guess, when you're playing it, so you have to be a little bit careful and make sure that it's able to vent the heat like it's supposed to. But other than that, no, it's great. The new kickstand is fantastic. And I actually put a case on mine. I think I shared it in one of the Discord channels. I'm not sure if I shared it in my own. Oh, hello, Fire Rod! I needed you. Yeah, they're expensive, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I play mine a lot. So for me it was worth it, and I guess you just need to weigh whether or not it would be worth it for your value. Alright, I could have used a better sword here, but that's okay. Give me that last popcorn ball, thank you. Yeah, you want to be a little bit careful with the Joy-Cons because they do wiggle a little bit, and if you wiggle them too much, my concern is that they're gonna come loose, but I have not experienced any of the loosening yet, but sometimes when you're covering, people leave because you're not the main facilitator. That's rude of them. We're gonna Tootie Flutie our way over to Cack Village and head into Thieves Town. You've had difficulty sliding the line. Yeah, you won't have that with the new one. I need to go the other way. Let's see, what do we have? We have plenty of hearts. Even if we're on... You know what, let's do Skullwoods first. We'll do Thieves Town next. Yeah! And we're gonna go back to front here. iPad Pro with the M5 chip. Yeah, I actually haven't done a whole lot of my artwork on my iPad lately either. I have a couple of sprites I've been working on for this. I did not plan ahead. We're gonna go ahead and burn some of our magic right here and use the bombos. Alright. Hello, Moth. There we go. And that is one of the 2 items in this dungeon, so it's kind of good we went that direction first. Thank you for the genius. Alright, we are going to go back in and check that bridge chest. People are coming on and it's almost good luck. Oh, almost time. Good luck and have fun for you too. We hope to see you when you're done. And thank you for the GDs. Alright, that is a compass, which means one person already left. Eh, they're trash. Ignore them. I did a training at work for one of the software pieces that we use in our documentation for our team, because our team doesn't really use the documentation a whole lot, so that they're not familiar with the system, even though Ops has been using it for a while now. Nope. And I think it went really well. But I did talk for like 2 hours, which is a lot. Ah! But my grand boss authorized us to get everybody pizza, so... Well... One day my prince will come. We'll find our other item in this dungeon. Yep. Okay. There's our other item. Okay. Peace out. That is Skullwoods cleared. We're gonna go do Thieves Town next. I am not going to check Bumper Ledge just yet. We don't have the cape, so there's really not a whole lot of point at this time to checking that. We can do Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb, but we'll wait. We're gonna do this stuff first and then decide whether or not we want to do that. Hey, Maradine! You wanted to go to sleep and notice Moonday. Ooh, half magic. Well, thank you for stopping in, but if you need to go to sleep, I totally understand. We love having you here, but if you can mute us and just like leave us on if you want to. We're okay with lurking. Oh, hello, other glove. Okay, that opens a whole bunch of stuff up for me. What do we still need? We need the red cane yet, and potentially one of our medallions. So we're making good progress here. Blue cane. Wanted to play a multi-world with Jay and friends sometime again, but all our lives kept us busy lately. Yes. That is very true. I'm doing an async because of that very fact, actually. Progress always sounds promising. Yeah, until it stales. I'm glad I'm streaming tonight. Oh, I missed you guys too. Like I said, allergy season's a murderer. I hate it. And there's our big key. But what I did learn about myself is that I am not free from allergies pretty much anywhere. Because when we went to Florida, I had a really nasty reaction to just being outside. Talking to people during the multi-world, yes. That is also true. It does murder with your sinuses, yeah. That's my current problem. Between that and the rain. Ooh, best pixel ever. Who teaches you Kaizo in PK mode? That is true. I still can't get shell jumps. Just putting that out there. I'm terrible at it. This is funny, yeah. It was very funny. I should have saved that stream. I don't think I have that recording anymore. You would do the NWO, the Mu World hat order. Can't tell when it will start. Oh, nice. I definitely want to be a part of that when that happens. We're gonna just go ahead and murder all those guys. We do not have to worry about the shut up door today. We do not have the key for it, so we're just gonna go, and the boss is gonna have our last item. We still have a concept sheet. Yeah. Ow. I ran into that spike. I deserve that. Oh, I screwed up the script already. Alright, we're good. Last item was arrows. Thank you for the G's. So we know where the ice rod is. It's on Floating Island. I just need the red cane, it looks like. So we're gonna probably seal our fate here. We're gonna go to our next dungeon. You're leaving again. Good luck. Thank you. Have a good night, Maradon. Sleep well, my friend. It was good seeing you. Alright, and we can get in because this is Quake for Meyer. See you next time? Absolutely. That was just a green rupee of poop. And that's bombs, so Meyer Shed was kind of garbage. Desert Ledge is our next level of armor, so I don't know if we really need to get that. Checkerboard Cave is just 5 rupees. That will stay there as well. Let's do Desert first and see if that opens anything up for us. Thank you for the GGs, John Bart. I'm not sure if I said it before, but I'm saying it now. Torches. Abyss. There's the big key. The little key is going to be in the big key chest. Boom, bum, 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 bum. 300 rupees. We've got all of the money. Alright, there is one item left. It will be on the boss. So let's go fight the boss. Yeah. That was... How did you... Whatever. I think this game cheats. Not sure how they shot me in mid-dash. Alright. Oh my god, I'm moon-aimed. ×2. You... No, I swear I pushed that button. I'm gonna watch that VOD back. Blue boomerang! The game is cheating. Thanks for the G's. Alright, we do not have the red cane, which will be required to defeat this dungeon. However, it is not required to do the entire front part of the dungeon. So let's go in and do that. We're right here. Push the block. There you go. Hello, small key. Of course you're a Godmire. I don't have the material I need to beat you. But Sam sung anyway. Poor Sam. Always getting told off for singing. Dum, dum, dum. You never had a Samsung phone? I had one once and I hated it. Fifi likes his. I get Motorola now. Actually, I'm due for a new phone because my phone is currently like, I don't know, 6 years old. Oh, I have failed. I have a Motorola Edge. 2020, I think it is. Oh my god, dog, you stink. Holy crap. I should have brought the air freshener out here. Not sure what she ate, but don't want her to have it again. Alright, there's still one item in here where we can go to the right side. Used to have a BlackBerry. I forget which one I had. I had one of the ones... I had a phone that would slide and it would reveal the full keyboard. But I think that was also a Motorola. And that's the other item. So, our red cane is not in that dungeon. I guess we'll go up here. We'll grab our ice rod while we're at it. with D'Enfant appears in chat. Catch it if you want it. Good luck, friends. This is also going to give us an idea of whether or not we need our ether medallion. Because that is potentially the other item we need for go mode. The old Nokias would definitely survive. Okay, so this is also Quake. So our go mode is the red cane. So we're opening up Turtle Rock. We actually cannot get anywhere in that dungeon at the moment, which is fine. Because we're still looking for the red cane anyway. We'll come down here, we'll do Super Bunny Cave, and then into Hookshot Cave, and mirror over to Floating Island for our Ice Rod. Beyond that, I'm not sure where I want to go, so we'll see where that puts us. Shield number 2 in Super Bunny Cave. Yeah, I think there are 3 things that'll survive any type of nuclear holocaust. Cockroaches are one. Twinkies are another. And the Nokia phones, not the flip phones, like the regular old Nokia brick type phones would survive. So I think those 3 things have no problem surviving if we have a nuclear holocaust. Oops, I fell in the hole. Mystic Quest, yes. It's actually one of my favorite games. One of the first games I beat all the way through, actually. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and grab this ice rod. The Dark World. Book is worthless since you already cleared the dungeon. Actually, there are 2 checks that still require the book. And we're gonna go do one of them right now. Dead rock. Yep, so this guy you need the book. That's the ether tablet. The other one is the Bombos tablet, and that is down by the swamp. So, well, I guess technically outside desert. I think we're gonna go in here and check this real quick. Alright, so that's one item in here, which is a rupee, and we're gonna leave that where it lays. That's the basement key. You, Bruno. We don't have the big key, so we're not going to go check that big chest just yet. We're going to see if the other item is in here. It is not, so we're going to fight the boss. And the item is in the big chest. You have the Mystic Quest soundtrack somewhere? Nice. I have the music from all of the Final Fantasies somewhere. I got them after we went to the symphony, and I think it was in Newark, actually. They did come out with, I think, another new album, so I'm missing one of them. It was beautiful to hear all of that music live. You actually get on the tile, please? Okay, thanks. Hashtag worth. Alright, so Tower of Hera was a waste of time. Which we probably could have predicted, but that's alright. Let's go back here to Mooney's house and do the pyramid check. Why are we doing the pyramid check? Well, because we can go right into the catfish check, followed by the waterfall fairy check. And if we're really feeling adventurous after all of that, we can continue and do our Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb checks. Which is probably the route we're gonna go. Although, to be fair, my luck is that the Red Cane is behind the nasty Ice Palace bomb jump. And I kind of feel like we should just abandon ship and do that. Alright, we do have an empty bottle that we can check here too. She gave us green goo. That's actually kind of nice. We got our Zoomy on there, which is great. Alright, friends, here we go. Forbidden check.
Oh, right, okay.
Sorry for the mess.
The mess?
Garbage.
So, catfish threw trash at us again. But you know what? That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna go ahead and continue the checks.
Crystal? Mooney. Really? This is getting ridiculous. How many times am I gonna have to tell you to not check the bloody catfish? Take that out on Beefy.
Wait, what did I do? No, I want that. Alright, there we go. Thank you for that, Redeem. You were in an ad. Oh, my condolences and apologies. Ad hell is brutal. Ugh. Who said you could get in the way, Poe? Alright, so King's Tomb was 20 rupees. It was red, but not the red we were looking for. Poe is being a bully. It's only 28 seconds. Yeah, it still sucks though. Alright, and Graveyard Ledge, you are up next. That is green. I don't need that. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually go to Ice Palace, I think. In all honesty, it actually could 100% be on pedestal as well. Which, now that we have the book, we can check. Once we get back over in that area. Oop, mooning. That's the big key for the dungeon. We're apparently gonna get our practice in for our Ice Palace bomb jump. I don't think that's over far enough, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, it worked. No. Okay. We're gonna have to dodge past this gold, gory people poker. Wild Axew appears. Catch that Pokemon. Na, 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 na. That was a lot of work for a map. There's my red cane. Alright, we're go mode. We're easing out of here. I am really glad we checked there. We did waste some time before that, but that's okay. Thank you for that. We're going to hop, skip, and jumpity-doo. Out of here, murder dactyl. And since we've already cleared the rest of this dungeon and we have the big key, we can just go ahead and, you know, attack the boss. We're actually in really good shape for all of our backups as well, so I have no fear. We're in really good shape for this seed. Hopefully that was able to preserve our spooky. We'll find out in a hot minute. Yep, we're good. Alright, let's poke some eyeballs. One for the wall, just because. Alright, Turtle Rock, you're next. Another one bites the dust. That is true, and Queen is the greatest band ever. Hey! We didn't get hit by any cabbages that time! Or stupid dead rocks. Queen had a lot of fantastic songs. Absolutely. I don't know if there's any songs that they did that I didn't like, actually. Alright, into the belly of the beast we go. And there's our big key, so we're gonna go ahead and just charge our way back down here. Yep. I absolutely loved some of the collaborations that they did as well. So like Queen and David Bowie, Queen and Elton John. They were some of my favorites. Powder, how nice of you to show. We're gonna go ahead and steal the key before the lava chest. We're not gonna actually open the lava chest because we don't need anything else. We're good. You were just about to say David Bowie. Yeah. I actually love David Bowie's music as well. Some of it is a little bit weird for me, to be fair. Under Pressure is one of my favorites, yep. Oh my god, more moon aiming hard. There we go. Alright, key grab done. Let's go ahead and GTFO. Yeah, Under Pressure and The Show Must Go On. I also like the Highlander theme song, Who Wants to Live Forever. But overall, my ultimate favorite is Bohemian Rhapsody. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and loop around out here. It was odd, and like some of the odd I really enjoyed. Some of it was a little bit beyond my level of odd, I guess. And I don't fault him for it. I mean, he make the music you love, dude. You do you. But it's just not my jam. So it's kind of the same thing. So everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people love Taylor Swift, and that is definitely not my jam. Her voice grates on my nerve. The last one that I have. So I try not to partake. You love the songs that he did for Labyrinth. Oh, 100%. Those are fantastic. I'm a big fan of soundtrack music in any way, shape, or form, whether it's video games, movies, whatever. Like The Last Unicorn has a wonderful soundtrack as well, and that was all by the band called America. And those songs were even covered by some big name people later on, too. You don't listen to Taylor. No, I don't. And, like, again, you do you, boo. It is just not something that I enjoy listening to, but I'm not gonna knock you for listening. Legend is also amazing, yep. That was, I'm having a brain fart. Tangerine something did that music. Sit still! Tangerine Dream, that is correct. Excuse my brain fart, it was having a moment. Alright, we made it. Get your guesses in. You don't have a whole lot of time because we're just heading right over to GT now. 1 through 22, or the exact location of the chest. We accept either. This is just for funsies. Internet bragging rights, basically. Blade Runner? Tron Legacy had an amazing soundtrack as well. Okay, in we go. I'm gonna pick number 6. You pick number 5. You give Unicorn number 7, Beauty gets 19, Fish gets 22. And in we are. Number 1 is a heart piece. Number 2 is our single arrow of destiny. We can go beat the game. Number 3 it is. It's on a torch. Alright, we're gonna pop down here and grab a key though. Yep, not what I meant. Movie is based off a real story. Yeah, actually there's a lot of things that have been based off of real stories, which you wouldn't think that they would be, but they are. And it's very odd. That can't have happened, and turned out it was based on a real story, so yeah, it did. Empire of the Sun? I don't think I've seen that. Nope. There we go. Steven Spielberg movie? Oh, almost. Almost. Hey, Toasta! It's good to see you, my friend. We're climbing GT, because that's fun. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, not what I meant! Oopsie. Like and rock Dusk in chat, catch it if you want it. I want button. Button, button. Who's got my button? I love my Steam Deck. Stream Deck. I don't have a Steam Deck. It makes me sad. That was not what I meant to do, but it'll work. We are going to murder these guys for a key. I don't think that's how I meant to do that, but it worked. Alright, I get 2. Geometry with Mooney. Let's see how bad we are today. One. Oh, oh, oh. 2. 3. 4. 5. One more. 6. And maybe more. I forgot I had my footrest under my desk. Sitting here going, oh, my back hurts. Wonder why? Because I don't have my foot up! Getting old stinks. 0 out of 5 stars. Do not recommend. Alright. Let's cook the bacon. Oop. Cannon hooks are bad. Nope, we're not doing that. Oh, what am I doing? I have silvers. Thank you for the G's. Tag new video of the movie trailer. Noise. 144.35. And that is scene. You get one wish. Choose wisely, hero. Alright, friends, we're gonna let those credits roll, get those guesses in. Bonks and collection rate. If you're newer here and don't know the drill, if you guess correctly on either the bonks or the correct collection rate, or both, you get your choice of a prize. That prize could be a gift sub to the channel. You can forward that prize as well if you want to just gift it out to the community and make it random. We can do that too. You can get a VIP badge. You can create a secret sound, which we have nearly 300 secret sounds right now. We have a raid, and the alert didn't make a sound. What the heck? Why didn't it make a sound? Oh, I bet it did, and it didn't come through my headphones. Hello, Raiders! Jay, thank you for the raid! Hello, Cody! We just finished our Link to the Past randomizer seed. Just beat a seed. I did. It was Casual Boots that was generated back in 2024. You were playing Echoes of Wisdom? Oh, that was a good game. How are you finding it? Are you enjoying it? I'm gonna take a real quick bio break here and grab a little bit of a snack, and then we're going to hop into our Stardew Valley multi-world, which is the async from Unwell Beauty's Discord channel. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the MSU pack as the credits roll. Again, if you're new here, get those guesses in for bonks and collection rate. You didn't have to be here the whole time. Nobody's gonna know. Just get guesses in. The max collection rate I think is like 216, so anything below that. You can also see that I do have my tracker up there for what I have officially checked. And bonks as well. Bonks. So, yes, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. But Venus Crescent Beam Smash. I will be right back. I do need that bio break. But yeah, get those guesses in. If you guess correctly on either of those, you can get a prize for the channel, which could be a sub to the channel. You can gift that sub forward to somebody else if you so choose, in a random fashion. VIP badge. Or a secret sound. Is this a raid? Anybody got a can of raid? Alright, I will be right back. Alright, friends, we are back. Let's see, we had 22 bonks and 148 collection, right? Let's see if anybody guessed. Cody was 132. No, it was 32 and 174. John Bart was 150 and 40. Nobody guessed, but that's alright, because what we're going to do is we're going to gift a sub to the channel anyway. As soon as it loads. All right, let's see what do we got? What do we got?
Crystal
John Bart, we hit you with our sub. Congrats. Enjoy. Give me 1 second, friends. I have to close out of our streaming avatars here for a hot second. So that I can switch over to new scene. There's a Drillbur in chat. Catch it if you want it. Good luck, friends. Oh, you're very welcome, John Bart. Where's the button? There it is. Something so I can actually still rechat. Alright. So I am also going to be a smart streamer. And change my category. Because that's the thing that I usually forget to do. And done. Did you save? Yeah, okay, good. Thank you. Why are you not capturing? Oh, there's another update. Unshrouded. Not sure why. Oh, other Uni Tech Desk coming at you once more with another problem. So, overlay. Not doing the thing. Yeah, only, yeah. Alright, let's see if this kicks it on. Oh, hang on. I've got to find it because this new Windows thing makes it harder to find my thingies. Elgato app. What are you doing? Computer. Stop being dumb. Hopefully this won't melt down my computer because there's no promises ever. Okay, display settings.
Rainbow unicorn! She's right there!
Alright, I don't really know what is broken. $30? Maybe 60. And let's try this. Get back, unicorn. Okay, can we do the thing? I'm not sure why it's black screen. True to form, this is literally just working. So what I might do is let's remove this entirely. Capture device. Alright, I don't know if I understand. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and restart this other computer here. So hang in here with me, my friends. This is really odd. Let's see if this is the right one. I have no idea. We're just gonna like unplug and plug things back in until it works, I think. Remind me later. What happened? My capture card is refusing to acknowledge the fact that it's a capture card. Punch it? I mean, I don't want to hurt my hand. I don't think that's worth it. Alright, these speakers are super loud too. Alright, what's really interesting is I don't think the Elgato's coming through at all. I mean, it could have. Why are you weird?